back to another episode of From the Tips. It's that time of year we're going to be doing a what's in the bag. See what I have going on in the bag this season. So first of all, we'll start off with the bag. So all leather bag here, Vessel. Got the magnet pocket there. So inside here, I'll take you through what I have in here. I have a basic rangefinder, ball mark tool, little tool I can take out my spikes with, and then what else do I got in here? Got lead tape. I'm always tinkering. Always got lead tape, ball mark, and then FTT logo, of course. I got a bunch of gloves in here. So the glove I've been going with Titleist Permasoft. I think Titleist makes great gloves. Always go with them. And then my current ball I'm playing, I actually don't have in the bag right now. I'll just put a picture up of what exactly I'm playing. But it is the TP5X. I think I'm gonna go with the Pix ball. I kind of just like seeing the little pictures on them, so I'm gonna be going with the Pix. I have just a regular wrench, adjust driver and 3-wood with that. And then going to the side pockets, we got a mask, don't really need that anymore. An old beer. We got, yeah, let's see, what we got in here? There's a glove in here. We got this Gorilla tripod, so you can like hook it up to your golf bag, help you film your shots when you're on the range. I would highly recommend this, guys. You can just screw this right into, there's a little piece that goes on top. You can screw it right into the top there, and then you can just put your phone, screw it, or you can just lock it onto like your driver or whatever club in your bag, and then you can just film your swing, watch it after. I got, let's see, wire brush in here. The clip fell off, gotta get a new one. I usually have it just clipped on right here. And then, what else we got in here? Just a bunch of towels. I'm a sweater, so I always go through a bunch of towels. A little koozie here. I have no idea, never used it, still in the package. So then I also have this koozie here. So this is a pretty cool gift. When I went to the Callaway product drop, testing out the new Rogue stuff, they gave us a little goodie bag. This was in there. So it's a koozie, has the Chrome Soft triple track logo on it. And then it also has a magnet on the back of it. So if you're riding in a cart, you can go ahead and just stick that on the pole, have your beverage ready. Pretty cool idea. This pocket, we got, this is just a little connection band. So your arms go in these two slots right here. Helps you keep the arms like connected in the golf swing. I don't really use it too much. And you got extra Sharpie. I keep my other Sharpie right in here. This little pouch right there. What else we got? Cigar. Don't really smoke cigars, but members always give them to me, so I have a bunch of them. Another towel. We got sunblock. Always got to protect the skin, especially down here in Florida. We have alright, so we have this little potato guy. A member asked me if I had any kids, and I said no. And he's like, all right, we'll take this anyway. So now I have a little potato guy. He's my good luck charm, I guess. And then just some old snacks. We got some like cashews and a really melted protein bar, so probably should get rid of that. Stick that in there for right now. And then we'll go through the fun stuff. So the things that you guys kind of came here to see. Let's dive into the bag here. We'll start off with wedges. So I'm using Titleist SM8 wedges. So I have, let's see, for Titleist wedges I have 4 different ones, but I only rotate 3 into the rotation just so I have 14 clubs in the bag. So right now, because the grass is so tight, I'm going with something with a little bit less bounce and a little bit more loft. So I opted for the 62-degree wedge in the M grind, so 8 degrees of bounce there. This is really good when it starts to get really dry and you really need to start nipping those chip shots. So I started going with the 62 as opposed to the 58. Next wedge I go to is 54. And bear with me, I know I'm gonna probably get absolutely ripped to shreds in the comment. My wedges are still pretty dirty right now. But I go to 54 in the D grind. How many degrees of bounce there? We got 12 degrees of bounce there. And then we go to 50-degree wedge in 12 degrees of bounce, and that's the F grind. So a little bit dirty there. And all these shafts in it are just a regular wedge flex. I've gone to the S400s and my wedges before, add a little bit of weight, but honestly, it's not really that worth it to me. I don't find a huge difference. I'm never really full swinging my wedges anyway, so I don't really see much of a difference. And then another thing, guys, so I recently switched grips. So I'm going with something a lot thicker than I'm used to playing. I used to just play kind of standard grips, a couple extra wraps underneath, but now I'm gonna go with the oversized Wind Tri-Tacs, and this is the LT version. So the LT version pretty much means that on your bottom hand, it's gonna be less tapered. So if you can kind of zoom in here, there's really no taper to this grip. So there's gonna be, usually grips start off a little bit thicker on top and get a little bit thinner down below, but I get really handsy with my swing, so I'm trying to take my hands out of it as much as possible. And I started going with a little bit more of a DeChambeau kind of style to my swing. So I decided to go with a little bit thicker on a bottom hand, oversized grip overall. So far I've had it on a couple days. I really like the feel of it. I've been playing pretty good, so it's gonna stick on for probably for a little bit. I can already tell what's gonna be in the comments. I know I've done a bunch of DeChambeau videos. I can see you guys just being like, wow, you're such a DeChambeau simp, bro. Why do you just love this guy? But you know what, guys? He's a consistent golfer. He hits the ball a long way. And if anything, I'm the most critical DeChambeau fan on the planet. So I would say he's pretty consistent, pretty good. And if I'm trying to emulate him and be like him, I would say you guys can all suck it. Moving on to the irons. So the irons, I have a tiny bit of a combo set. So for pitching wedge through 5-iron, I have the Mizuno MP20 MMCs. Love these irons. There's the old saying that nothing feels like a Mizuno, and that's really the case. These things feel like butter when you hit them right. So I go pitching wedge through 5-iron with these, and it's got the Project X LZ load zone 6.5, 125 grams. Love these shafts. I was between these and Nippon Modus 120X, and I decided to go with these. Like these a lot. Same grips as the wedges. Same grips throughout the entire bag right now. And then you go into 4-iron. So 4-iron, I wanted a little bit more forgiveness. Long irons have never really been my strength, so I need a little bit more forgiveness on the 4-iron. So I went MP20 HMB, just a little bit thicker of a profile here, but still a really good looking club. Same shaft, Project X LZ 6.5, 125, same grips. Love this club, one of my favorite clubs in my bag. And then moving on, I have a 2-iron in the bag. So this is going to be TaylorMade P790, the UDI. This is the 2-iron version of it. So for shafts in it, I have a 6.0 hazardous black, 85 grams, same grip. And I've learned to love this club. So I used to not be able to hit long irons, like I said before, but recent swing changes, I've just had a lot more confidence with this. This is a great club to use off the tee in tight fairways, and then second shots into par 5s. Love this club. You get little stingers, keep it low, under the wind. Really good club. Moving on a little bit further in the bag. So this has been my baby for a while. So this is one of my favorite clubs I've ever had. So this is my 3-wood. So this is the Cobra King F8. Super forgiving 3-wood. It's got the baffler rails on the bottom of it. This has got hazardous smoke yellow, 6.0, 70 gram shaft. Same grip, like I said before. It's on all my clubs. And I've tested this out against a lot of the new 3-woods that have come out. And this one does spin a little bit more. Has a lot to do with the shaft. The shaft's a little bit weak for me, I think. But it kind of gives me that ballooning ball flight. And I use this a lot if I'm not feeling comfortable with the driver, and then into par 5. So if I need to stick a green that's like 230, 240, I have a lot of confidence hitting greens with this just because it spins so much reaches a high apex, so this is probably gonna stay in the bag for a long time. I got a little bit of a pretty strong wear mark on it, but sorry, still oldie but goodie. Probably just broke it off my irons. And then this is my baby. So this
You have 2 kids.
I have 2 kids. They're both Woods. No, just kidding. I have the Ping G425 LST. So I've been tinkering a lot with settings on this driver. I had it originally set, so it's a 9-degree head. I had it set to 9 degrees for a little bit, but recently it's been pretty windy here in Southwest Florida. So I've been going through some swing changes. I decided to crank it down all the way down. I think this is at 7 now. So this is at the big minus mark. So I think it's at 7. And then I put the weight. So this is actually an aftermarket weight. So the normal weight in this, I think, is 20 grams, I want to say. But it made the swing weight of my club just way too heavy. And I think it ended up being like D8, something like that. So I put an aftermarket weight in the back of it. It's a 7-gram weight. And this is set to the fade setting, so more towards the toe. Helps me prevent that kind of handsy hook left miss that I absolutely hate. So I know my miss with this is going to be right for the most part. So if I can eliminate one side of the golf course, I'm going to be in good shape. Moving on to the shaft of this. So pretty expensive shaft. I kind of went with the more expensive option here just because the performance of it. It's a Tennessee White 1K 50 TX. So really light shaft for the amount of flex that you're getting. So 50 gram TX, same grip on it. This shaft is awesome. This is definitely my favorite club other than my 3-wood in my bag. Really confident with this. Comfortable hitting a lot of different shots, draw, fade. It's been a really good club for me. And then this club, still on the fence about this club. So I recently bought a new putter head. So this is going to be the TaylorMade TP series. It's the Del Monte putter. So face kind of looks like that, a little bit of an insert inside there. And I took the shaft out and I put in this BGT Stability Tour polar shaft in there. And so far, I mean, I really like the way I'm able to stroke this putter. The biggest thing with the stability shaft is I notice even on miss hits, so if I hit it slightly off the toe or slightly off the heel, I'm going to have still a relatively good roll, and it's going to feel still pretty good off the face. So that's what I like about it. And then I have a Golf Pride Pro Only grip on there. So this is a full cord grip. It's a little bit stretched out. I could probably go for a new one, but it's been working pretty solid. I like it. I had it cut down, so I built this myself. I probably have it at 33.5 inches, something like that. I kind of crouch over when I putt anyway, so that part of it works out for me. See what else I got in the bag here. Have a broken driver shaft. So this is from a really old driver. I use this as an alignment stick now. If you guys don't follow us on Instagram, give us a follow. I posted a video on how exactly this broke. It's pretty funny. And then I have, when I went through a stint with a shorter driver shaft, this is the driver shaft I was using. So this is a Aldila Rogue White 70X, and I had it tipped, I think, like an inch, something like that. So you just hit low bullets with this thing, but it's not the most controllable thing. So I end up taking it out and putting the Tennessee White. It's still got the ping tip on there. So if I ever need to go back to it, I can, but I don't see it happening. So I tend to just use this as an alignment stick. And then, last thing, I use this all the time, guys. So I had this in my last What's in the Bag video. If you want to get better at putting, I strongly recommend that you get just a simple yardstick at Home Depot. This is just an awesome putting aid. So pretty much how it works is you just set it up on the green, something like that. Let me see if I can grab a golf ball here. All right, so this is regular TaylorMade. And so you set it up right in the hole where you kind of hook it onto a wall or something like that. And all you have to do is you just put it right down the yardstick, and it gives you immediate feedback. So you know if you push the putt, it's going to roll off that way. If you pull it, it's gonna roll off that way. So if you roll it all the way on the alignment stick and it goes in the hole, you know you hit a good putt. And the biggest thing with putting is starting it on line. So I do this typically before I play every single round. Just make sure I'm getting it down the line. That would have went in if I had the cup in there, but it rolled all the way down the alignment stick. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. So that's what's going in my bag for this coming season for all the tournaments and qualifiers I have coming up. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification icon so you don't miss out on any of our new videos. Got a lot of cool videos coming up, so stay tuned for that. And until next time, guys, peace.